You seeing this, Simi? Yeah, I'm seeing it. Looks like an emergency beacon, but it's damaged. It's weak, though, and this system is supposed to be Uncharted. Honey, I think you better contact our friends. You're right, I'm on it, Simi. Callaway ship. Hey, Marshall, you seeing this? Yeah, I'm seeing it, but there's no record of it being here. Are you going to go take a look? Wait, of course you are. Was there ever any doubt, my human friend? Of course not. Hey, Tina, you good with that? Absolutely. What are we waiting for? Let's go check it out. Hey, Borman, do you want to take the lead and we'll follow? Sounds good. We'll meet you guys there, Marshall. Pause. Callaway, we're here. The signal's not much stronger up close. It is really weird. I mean, the technology is different than anything I've seen. Simi's pretty sure it's been damaged for a while. Hey, what the heck was that? Callaway, our ship just shuttered. Marshall, Tina, you've got to stay back. I don't know what's going on here, but alarms are going off left and right. Simi, I can't get the systems to respond. Me either. Borman, what do we do? I don't know. Borman, I'm scared. Me too, Simi. Pause. Borman, answer me. What's going on over there? Tina, what are you reading? Our systems are going haywire. Something is pulling us in. It's some kind of gravitational pull. It's weird. I don't get it, Marshall, but it's getting stronger. I know, and it's too late. It's pulling us in. Tina, you need to hold on. Marshall, you better not crash this thing. Of course not, dear. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm serious, Marshall. It's okay, Tina. I'm going to land it one way or another. Mom?
If Trent says the word explore one more time, I'm going to leave him sitting on this rock all by himself. He can explain his newest theory about how to get past the Thrum to the void. Because if I have to listen to it, I'd end up smacking him upside the head. 5 years ago, when we crashed, it was already there, pulsing, thrumming. This thing, this field. It had completely separated us from our alien friends, the Bantity. This thrumming barrier seemingly had no end. The first year, we could still communicate. Borman and Marshall going back and forth, trying to figure out what this thing was. It was Tina and Simi who started calling it the Thrum. And then, one day, right in the middle of a conversation, the line just went dead. We never heard from them again. A malfunction, most likely, but we had no way of knowing. We hadn't heard from Borman, Simi, or the kids since.
The twins had just turned 18, but that wasn't what Trent couldn't stop thinking about. He'd been awake for hours, just laid there with his eyes open, thinking about Tig and CERN. 4 years of radio silence, 4 years of not knowing, wondering if they were even alive. He was freaking done waiting, finally made up his mind. He was going in. Cautiously, the one thing that kept stopping him was the memory of his dad practically falling out of the Thrum. Trent had been 13. His dad had only been in there 2 or 3 minutes, but he came out pretty disoriented. Took him a while to get over it. Pretty hazy, he always put it. Stealthily, before he could talk himself out of it, he carefully and quietly grabbed his bag, slipped a note under Tegan's door saying he had gone out hunting, and he was gone. Suspiciously, Tegan stared at the note. Trent was not a fan of hunting, and she knew it. Her gut said something was up. Focused, she grabbed her boots and headed out. Calmly, Tina and Marshall were sitting out under a tree enjoying the cool afternoon when Tegan plopped down beside them. Hey, Mom, Trent went out exploring again. He left this morning, but he hasn't come back yet. Dry, I'm gonna go see if I can find him and keep him out of trouble because he gave me some stupid line about going out hunting. Oh, there's no chance of that. What do you think, Marshall? Chuckles. Hey, the kid likes to explore. Like father, like son, you know?
After Tegan got done checking the orchard, she figured she'd go check the rock one more time. Please be at the rock. Come on, Trent. Sometimes I can't believe he's even my twin, always getting himself into trouble. He wasn't there. Where in the heck could he be? Trent, don't be this stupid. She was already running. Tina and Marshall figured they'd better go find their kids before one or both of them got themselves into trouble. They made their way up to the kids' rock to scan the area when Tina saw her. "Marshall, is that Tegan down there?" "Where? Oh no. Tegan! Tegan! Don't you go in there! Tegan! Stop!" "Marshall, she just went inside." "Let's go, Tina. Move it." They came off that rock as fast as they could, down the hillside, both of them scared beyond belief for their two children.
Okay, Tegan, you can do this. I'm going in and I'm going to find Trent. And then I am really going to smack him upside the head for being so incredibly stupid. Okay, I can do this. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, that was weird. I'm in. It's not that bad. Okay, Tegan, it's not that bad. I can move. It's hard, but I can move. Man, this is like walking through soup. This fog is so thick, I can barely see. Wait a minute, something just moved. What is that? Trent? Oh my God, Trent! She stumbled to a stop. That's not Trent. Holy cow, that is not Trent. But is it looking at me? Don't run, Tegan, don't run. Oh, not like I could. The figure stood in front of her. For some reason, she wasn't afraid. She didn't feel like it was a threat. That's when she felt it. A pull. Something reaching into her mind. She knew it was this being. She couldn't stop it. Not that she wanted to. And that's when it happened. Memories flooding back. Herself as a child, laughing, playing with Trent. Her mother, her father. The crash. Being here for 5 years. Whatever was standing in front of her was taking all of it in. She could almost feel its fear fading as the memories moved through her. Curiously, then a flash of Trent. So Trent had been here with this alien. Where is he now? And then a flash. This being as a small child, alone on a ship. She could tell he wasn't much younger than her. "You look sad. You are, aren't you?" "Yes, I am."
They made it to the Thrum, out of breath. No sign of Tegan. She hadn't come back out yet. "Marshall, I can't believe Tegan actually went in there. What was she thinking?" "Tina, I'm pretty sure Tegan went in there after Trent." "Marshall, I think there is seriously something wrong with our kids. What do we do?" "I don't know, Tina. I have to do something, Marshall. I need to go in there. I need to get my babies." "No, you can't go in there, Tina. You might not make it out." "Marshall, those are my babies." "They're my kids too, but we can't just go charging in there. We just can't. I know we're scared." At that moment, Trent came stumbling out. Tina gasped. They both moved at the same time, caught him just before he went down. Marshall got his arm around him and they dragged him back, away from the Thrum. They gently laid him down and propped him up against a tree. "Marshall, what do we do?" "It's okay, Tina. I know it looks scary, but remember how I was when I came out of there." "But Marshall, we don't know how long he was in there." "Tina, we're just gonna have to give him some time. Have a little faith. It's going to be okay. Look, I'm gonna run back and grab the medical bag and some water while he's recovering." Suspicious. "Why do we need the medical bag? What aren't you telling me?" "I just want to check his blood pressure and vitals." "Breathe, Tina. I know you're scared, but just breathe." "I'm sorry, Marshall. I know I'm freaking out. I'm trying to calm down. I will be fine. Just go. But please hurry back." "I will, babe, and there's nothing for you to be sorry for." Marshall quickly brushed Tina's cheek and looked down at his son before heading back to camp. Tina sat beside Trent, gently brushing the hair from his face.
Trent, honey, it's Mom. I know you're confused, but you're okay. You're okay, baby. Dad went to get some water. He'll be back soon. She just kept talking to him, reassuring him.
Slowly, very slowly, Trent opened his eyes fully and looked at his mother. She could see recognition in his eyes. He was coming back to her. She couldn't begin to tell you the relief she felt. Marshall came back out of breath, dropped down right next to Tina and Trent. Trent still hadn't said anything, but he was looking more like himself. Marshall handed him the water. Trent drank. "What's going on? Dad, Mom, what are we doing out here? I don't understand what's going on." "Trent, honey, you don't remember anything?" "No, I don't." "You went into the Thrum, Trent." "Oh. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I don't even remember going in." "It's okay. We'll talk about it later. How do you feel?" "I don't know. I feel strange." He looked around. "Hey, where's Tegan?" "Here, Trent, take another drink." "Mom, what's going on? I know that tone. Seriously, where is Tegan?" "Dad, what's going on?" "Trent, Tegan went in after you." In that moment, Trent understood what his parents were telling him. "She's still in there. She went in after me." So stupid, so incredibly stupid. She wasn't supposed to do that. He knew why. Because she was his sister. She loved him unconditionally. She always had his back, even when he was making stupid decisions, like going into the Thrum. "We have to go in after her. Mom, Dad, why aren't you in there trying to get her out?" "You don't think we want to go in there and find her? That is our daughter, Trent. She might be your sister, but she is my daughter. And right now, there is nothing we can do but wait. God help me." For the next 42 hours, that's all they did. Watch and argue. "Dad, I should go back in. I know what I'm saying. I need to go back in and find her." "No, Trent." "But Dad." "Trent, no. We're not discussing you going back in." "But she went in because of me. She is literally in there because of me and my stupid choices. And I'm just sitting here doing nothing." "Honey, we are doing something. We're waiting. I know it sucks, but there's nothing else we can do right now." "That's not doing something, Mom." Trent didn't sit down, but he stopped talking for a while. 12 hours in, Trent tried again. This time he went to his mom. "Mom, I just can't sit here anymore. Please let me go in and find her. I need to do this." "I know, Trent." "Then why?" "Because I can't lose both of you. Right now, we don't know what's going on with Tegan, and I am just as scared as you are. But you are my son. She is my daughter, and I have to protect both of you. Right now, you are keeping your butt on this side of that Thrum. Do you hear me? Because if you even think about going back in there, I will hog-tie you. Do you understand me, mister?" "But she's my sister, my twin." "And she's my daughter. You're my son. Don't you dare try to play that card with me." "Trent, I need you to be strong right now. I really need you to do this for me, honey. Please, please understand. I love you and your sister so much, but right now I am totally freaking out. So if you could kindly just sit your butt back down and stop trying to go into the Thrum and give your mother a heart attack, I would greatly appreciate it." He didn't answer, put his head down, and went quiet. Life on the Banty side was very similar to that of the Callaways. They lived with the constant sound and pressure of the Thrum. Borman paid close attention to those patterns, so the moment it changed, he knew something was up. "Whoa, you okay, Simmy? That pressure change was pretty intense." "Yeah, I'm okay. Kids, get over here now. Borman, this thing hasn't acted like this in 5 years. What the heck is going on?" Tense. "I wish I knew. It's not like me to point out the obvious, but something strange is definitely happening." No sooner did those words leave Borman's mouth than they saw a figure stumble out of the Thrum. Simmy recognized her immediately. She was older now, a young woman, but Simmy knew that little girl anywhere. "Hi, guys." Smiles. "Long time no see." Emotional. Simmy reached Tegan first. She grabbed her and held on fierce. "Girl, what are you doing here? I mean, how did you get here? By the stars, it is so good to see you. But seriously, joyful. Before Simi could continue, Tig and his sister Cern were there, throwing their arms around Tegan, nearly knocking her off her feet, all of them laughing and crying at the same time. Then Borman came up and gave her a big bear hug. He pulled away and looked at Tegan. Tender. Tegan, what's going on? How is your family? Reassuring. They're okay. Amused. As for what's going on, boy, do I have a story to tell you.
The Thrum pulsed. Once. Hard. Someone stepped out. It was Tegan. At first, everyone started to run toward her, but that's when Trent stopped and yelled for everyone to wait. Mom, wait. Trent, what are you talking about? Mom, think about it. Think about how I was when I came out. Think about Dad when he came out. Just look at her, Mom. Really look at her. That's not Tegan. The figure that looked like Tegan waited a moment, looked at the three of them, then turned around and went back into the Thrum. Tina's knees hit the ground. And then the Thrum pulsed again. The real Tegan stumbled out. Tegan! Tina was off the ground before Tegan took 2 steps. She closed the distance and held on, and didn't let go. Trent got there a second later, then Marshall. All of them. Right there. Nobody said anything for a moment. They didn't need to. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hey, little brother. Come on, you're only 5 minutes older than me. 5 very important minutes. Tegan, you should never have come in after me. Marshall laughed. Actually laughed. The first time in a long time. Okay, I have a surprise for you guys. Don't freak out. She turned and stuck her head back into the Thrum. A beat. Then another. The Bonte came stumbling out.
Borman grabbed Marshall's arm. Marshall grabbed back. You look terrible, Marshall. 2 years and 2 kids will do that to you. I really shouldn't have suggested you take the lead that day, Borman. That's on me. Marshall, come on. Like I've said before, you couldn't have stopped me. We were there to chart the system. It's not your fault we crashed. No, it was mine. Everyone turned. Tegan stepped forward. Everyone, this is Karn. Tegan, what is that? Trent, be quiet. Mom, I'm just saying. Karn looked almost human, except for his skin. It changed. For a second, he looked like Trent, before morphing into Tegan, then something else entirely, before slowly settling on a young, teenage boy humanoid in shape, the skin a soft, shifting blue. Trent, like I was trying to say, this is Karn, my friend. I am sorry. I need to say that first. I am very sorry for all of it. He looked at each of them, one at a time, and began to tell his story. When your ships arrived, I got very scared. I had been alone for so long, and I did not know what to do. Tegan walked over and placed her hand on his shoulder. So I told Olin, RAI, to protect me, to protect my family. I just asked it to save us. I did not know what it was going to do. I really did not know it was going to crash you on this planet. I am so sorry. Marshall stepped forward and stood in front of Karn. Look at me, son. You didn't do anything wrong. But I took 5 years from you. You have been stuck here because of me. I told you, Karn, you have nothing to be sorry for. It was an accident, a complete misunderstanding. Plus, you were just trying to protect your family. Thank you, Tegan, my friend. But now I'm asking your family if they can forgive me. Tina looked at this young boy and her heart nearly broke. Karn, my daughter is 100% right. There is nothing to forgive you for. You were a child. You were alone and you were afraid, and you did what you needed to do to survive. There is nothing to forgive. I am just so thankful you are no longer alone. Not anymore. Hey, any friend of Tegan is a friend of mine. It's a twin thing. One by one, they took their turns introducing themselves to Karn, along with some reassurance. By the time the last hellos had been said, the stars were out, the fire was burning. Something shifted in Karn, and then the field dropped. Just like that, gone. And behind it, a ship, massive, lights still running, sitting on the planet like it had always been there. Holy cow, that's a big ship.
As they sat around the bonfire, there was laughter, there was friendship, but there was no loneliness anymore. My people are still asleep. I do not have the authority to wake them. I do not know how. Nobody had an answer for that. Not yet. Marshall got up and walked over and sat next to Karn. Do not worry. We will figure it out. It may take some time, but we will. You have my word. Trent looked over at Karn. Hey, my dad and Mr. Borman are super smart. They will totally figure it out. For the first time in a long time, Karn was not alone.
Well, that brings us to the end of the Thrum. At least that's the title I've been calling it all along. To me, it probably will always be the Thrum. It was originally going to be a little bit longer, but I've been working on the story for about 3 weeks. I figured it was time to go ahead and let it go. I've done 30 different revisions on the story alone. Just a little behind the scenes. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I enjoyed writing it. Until next time, take care. Bye.